Is this what you think about when you hear or see the word Star Wars?
Yes, 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 yes.
Honestly, I don't think it's too late to save Star Wars, but time is running out. I have a solution for what Disney needs to do to save Star Wars now.
You call this a diplomatic solution?
No, I call it aggressive negotiations.
What is the solution? Well, hear me out. It has to do with Mace Windu.
What is it?
I know what you're thinking, and it might sound crazy, but it won't work without these three things. Number one, we all know what went wrong with Star Wars since Disney bought the franchise and started outputting all these shows. But what some people have put together that we may not have noticed, but it subconsciously affects our perception of Star Wars, is that they use subpar filming techniques. And what I mean by that is they budget cut and they allow less stagecraft time. And if you don't know what stagecraft time is, it's the stage that they used when they filmed The Mandalorian. It's that big LED screen in the back that they do all of their live action shows. Plus, they also nerfed all the main characters. And what do I mean by that? Well, in The Mandalorian season 2 and 3, they basically nerfed Din Djarin. He was so much weaker than he was in the first one. And also, it was such a grainy, dark looking show. Obi-Wan Kenobi, it was the same thing. They had Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was so nerfed at the time with his angst and hiding away on Tatooine, and he was not Obi-Wan Kenobi. Andor wasn't the greatest either. The video on it was pretty bad. The darks were so grainy, I couldn't really tell. Ahsoka has this issue where she's not who she is supposed to be. She's way nerfed, and she let people beat her up, and she had to find herself like Obi-Wan Kenobi did, and like Din Djarin did in the second season and the third season. Number two. So, what do they need to do to fix that? Well, they need to make the stories more original and interesting and not try to push an agenda. People are getting tired of virtue signaling that has caused Disney economic and reputational consequences. Since February of 2021, Disney's market cap has fallen nearly 40%, from $341 billion to $207 billion. Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy are hiring people that are not aware, or they're not listening to what the Star Wars fans want. Charmin Obaid-Chinoy, who was hired by Kathleen Kennedy and is directing the next Star Wars movie, said, "It's about time a woman shaped a Star Wars film." And Acolyte director Leslie Headland, she implies that her show is a lesbian series with a Star Wars veneer. But all this can be turned around with Disney and Lucasfilm going back to their roots and producing content for fans. Number three. Now we have Samuel L. Jackson, who played Mace Windu in the prequels, and he loves the role. He's gone on talk shows and said he would love to play him again.
Getting to revisit a much beloved character, I think there's been a huge fan appetite for you to do that with another one of your characters, with Mace. I'm curious, is that something that would appeal to you? I know there's clearly been a lot of fans calling for that with the Star Wars franchise.
I'll cash that check.
Would you have any interest? Do you feel like there's something still left to say with that character? Because for many people, he's one of the most interesting introduced in the new prequels.
Yeah, I'm totally interested in revisiting Mace Windu, always.
And some people say that is impossible because he died in Revenge of the Sith. But I think he is still alive and did not die. And here is why. Mace Windu was Master of the Order. This is the second highest ranking member of the Jedi, right below Yoda. You have to be at the top of your game mentally and physically to attain that rank. I don't think his hand being removed and being thrown from a window by force lightning would kill him.
Jedi's never die. I just want to be one.
So when the next series that comes out from Lucasfilm for Star Wars bombs, Disney will decide it is the fans' fault that the series is doing bad. Not because Lucasfilm didn't listen to the fans or pushed agendas that alienated the fans. Most of the fans are just wanting a quality show with a great story. But with the Mace Windu series, like I have outlined in this video, it could be all fixed. He could be our only hope.
We must move quickly if the Jedi Order is to survive.
If you're enjoying my content, go ahead and click subscribe. Click that thumbs up button and hit that bell notification. It really helps my channel out, and I appreciate it too. And if you're interested, you should really check out this video. May the Force be with you always.